it is ugly for me to always send the same username and password, and I will collect the username and password from these inputs. So how do I do that? Well, I attach the ID to this first input, and I will like user, so not user, attach ID to this one, and this will be pass. I always do things inside this document thread, and inside this document thread also I do need to register for the event. How do I register for the event? Well, it's $button, okay, on, and it's on click. We know how to do this, and I register function that says, let's say, console.log, just to check if this works. Console log, btn, click. Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, it works. But something else happens, and by default, if login form, if we click login form, like submit button, by default, we have sent the data to the server. And what do we need to prevent this? We don't need to send this data to the server in a default way. We have to send this with JavaScript. So we have to prevent the default behavior. And actually, we will use event object here and event default behavior here. So let's see if this works. Yeah. The information is obviously not sent to server. It's still not on the same page. The page did not refresh after sending this information. So we have btn clicked, and actually we don't need this btn clicked. We need the data from user and pass. So we will get these. We know how to get this data, right? It's like hash user dot val. It is no user, and also it's pass from the pass. And let's console log the user and the pass. So let's see if this works. So yeah, nothing, and it would be u as r1 and x y z. Whatever. Yeah, here it is. We collected this information, and then we have to pass this information. We have to pass this information to this machine here. So, well, the easiest way would be just to copy this code, right? The entire code, or cut it and paste it after the console log. So it's here now, and let me auto-fill it. So now we have user and password from here. We logged it. Let's remove this logging, and just use this user here in username, and this password here, password. And then the data will be stringified and sent. Let's see if this works. So now, what do I have to do? I have to copy this and copy this password, which is just very complicated. Click login. Yeah, it's a failure. Why? Because we deliberately added these ones. So we need to avoid the constant copy pasting, because I will need to have several iterations. To avoid this constant copy pasting of user and password, I will actually do the following trick. I will say value here is the username from Postman, and this value will be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's see now. Here it is. When I log in, yeah, it's a success. But I still don't see the token. But I would like to see the token in my log. And well, okay. So how do I see the token? I have to extract it from that data I received back. So where will this be? Well, done. I will get this data object and let's console log it instead of this success. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, let's see. How does this work? Yeah, here is this data. So data contains status code, its success or message and so on. So obviously, I can have its success false because of something. Maybe if I send like wrong password. Yeah, obviously its success is false. So I have to check if its success is true or false and react. And if its success is false, then I would say, yeah, something went wrong. And if success is true, I will remember this token. Or let's just check here. So if data dot is success equals to, I am using 3 equal signs to check the exact equality. With 2 equal signs, I'm checking the partial equality. Sometimes this may lead to conversions, and maybe these two things do not have to be completely equal for this expression to be true. But for this, I'm trying to see if the thing that is returned to me is exactly Boolean value true. And this is the meaning of these 3 equal signs here. So if its success is really true, then I will log, actually here, will log data dot token. Okay, and else, if success is not true, I will actually alert login failed, please try again. Okay, let's try it now. Login. So nothing happened. Actually, I do have undefined, and this was printed out. Obviously, something is wrong here. So let's console log data. No, it's already console logged. The data has itself data member. So data. Yeah, but data success should be here. Should be true. And yeah, what happened obviously is that this was entered, this data success is true, and I console logged token, and dot token is undefined. And I need data dot token and data dot username to collect token in username. So data dot token. And also I will use username. Okay, login. Oh, here it goes. Great. And I don't need this anymore. Let's get rid of this. So immediately after Ajax call, okay, remove this and use this. So Let's try it again. Okay, nice. So now we received the token. And how do we store the tokens? So we said that we have something called local storage. And this local storage is interesting because if we store something in local storage, we'll be able to retrieve this afterwards if like we close the page and open it again. Let's store this token to the local storage. And well, it would be nice to store other things about user. Let's username also in the local storage. So let's use the following to do that. Local storage dot set item, and then we need the name of the item to set, and I will use token. And comma this token. And also I will set item like user and set the username. Yeah, I'll just comment this up. Let's see how will this work. So to check if this works, we will look in the application section here. We have actually the local storage here. Maybe maybe you don't have it selected, but select the local storage. And for the local storage, select our storage for this address, because local storage is different for each address. And for this address, I have a separate instance of the local storage. So it's 127.0.0.1 with this port. And okay, so let's try to log in. And you see, now we have these two. We fill the local storage with these two. And if I like go from this page and load it again and open the DevTools again, I will still see the same token in user here. And actually, it's remembered. And all the other pages will have this available. And this is nice. This is something that we need. When we log in, we need to actually fill this local storage. And the default action will be to go to the landing page. And how to go about that. So first I set the local storage, and then I need to redirect this page to another page. So if user clicks the link, it's easy. I mean, I simply have to provide the user with the link with a tag, with anchor, and he clicks it and goes to the other page. But when we need to do it automatically, we use window.location. We set the window.location to this other index.html, and it's index.html. And here it goes. So I will set token, set user, and redirect the web page to index.html. So let's see how that works. Login. Here it is. And I do have both token and the user. Okay. And well, let's see how this page looks like. It's index. And we don't have the script here, but we would like to be able to log out here. So how would I log out? Well, by logging out, logout means clearing these two. So when I click logout, I expect for this to disappear. So again, I need the script here, of course, before the body tag ends. Okay. And for this script, I would need to attach to the logout. So I will use the ID equals logout. And to react here on this logout, and of course, the easiest way to do it is to use also jQuery. I will copy this jQuery to enable jQuery in this page. Here it is. And I will in document ready, as I usually do. And when document is ready, I will attach this logout link to my own handler. For this, I have to use like $hash logout and use on click and call the function on click. So let's see first if it works. Console.log. Sorry. Click logout click. Let's see if it works. I will switch to console now. Logout. Yeah, it works. And yeah, I don't need this log here. And now, what I need here, I need to clear the local storage. So local storage dot. I actually don't want to clear it completely. I just want to remove item, and I do have remove item here, and we need to remove two items. One item is called token and the other is user. So token and user. So I remove these two items from local storage. Let's see how this works. So let's see the local storage application. Yeah, here it is, local storage. And when I click logout, yeah, they go away. So if I click login and login, they appear again. And here is my page. And logout, they disappear. And we are technically logged out. Nice.